Okay, that's enough pictures. I hope the lens isn't actually dirty. I mean, it doesn't look like it is. Right, I've got the number. 1 second, people. While it's kind of quiet over behind me. Another one in the box. Just. I'm pretty sure it's Holcombe. Is it not a beach, Holcombe Beach, up in Norfolk or somewhere? I've heard of Holcombe before. We've definitely seen this horse before, just not recently. That said, I bet someone's going to come on now and say, hey, we saw this horse last week. If we did, guys, my apologies, but I don't remember seeing Holcombe this year. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'm saying I don't remember it happening. Bliżej, which means closer in Polish. Troopers like, get out of the box. Oops. Oh dear. That poor young fellow. So Holcombe. Wise, aged, and very chill Holcombe. There we are. Picture plus water bottle. Oh, another young visitor. I'm going to turn the camera slightly to my left in a minute, guys, into the sunshine, because we need a real good idea of just how effective this is. And to me, that looks like massively less flaring than in a normal day's filming. In other words, I think the field is doing its job pretty well. It's removing about 30%, give or take, of the sunlight and all reflections from hard surfaces, i.e. from windows of a bus if we're walking by, or reflections in puddles. Holcombe's like, yep. Oh, look, see that? She almost walked, bless her, plus she's got a boot, medical boot, almost walked into the horse on her phone. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Been a while since we had a proper face plant straight on the horse. The toy season is coming, and I guarantee that will as well. Kid saying to his mum, I'd rather risk not getting kicked or, as he said, buy it bitten. Sweet. How is it that the juniors pick up on the dangers, the risks, and they're clearly written and posted on the wall risk situation here and the rules? How is it that youngsters pick up on the rules but most don't? Oh, who's this? Oh, she bought an apple. Yeah. She bought an apple. I did ask the trooper if she could give the horse the apple, and the trooper said, I'm 99% certain, I heard him say, you can't. Or it certainly sounded like you can't. Gosh. As I was saying to my friend earlier, you know, there's always something happening here. It's all a matter of being in the right spot. Out the box. Face plant. Apple. Horse. Looking at the camera. I'm wondering why I chosen Holcombe over him for today's picture of the day. Tell you what, Horsey, how about we make a deal? If I'm here tomorrow, you can be horse of the day. What do you think? Shake your head. Yeah? I don't think he wants to. Oh, she's back. Apple woman is back. This time she's got half an apple plus a whole apple. Look. Oh, guess she's been given permission. People are... Half the apple went on the floor. Munch.
Se lo soltó a lo mejor. Se lo soltó.
Claro, porque muerde y va mordiendo.
Maybe the trooper didn't say, no, you can't. I could have sworn that he said, no, you can't. I don't know if the microphone picked up what he said or if we've got any lip readers on the channel. But as you saw, she was allowed to give the apple to the horse. I mean, the horse, he didn't. I think in the end he got maybe 3/4, and the rest is on the floor.
Did you want me to take a photo?
So guys, we're trying to keep a teeny bit to the right while this lady and her little kid are in the central spot. There we go. Wow, I mean that was a surprise. It's been a while since we've seen somebody being given the nod. Now, this is going to be controversial. I know a lot of you are going to be like, wait, what? Trooper's horse. Trooper's decision. There is no way on earth he would let somebody feed the horse if the troopers have been specifically told by the corporal of horse or other NCOs, no one is allowed to feed the horse. In other words, as I've been reiterating now for months, the box, feeding, and almost everything except touching is, I believe, at the discretion of the individual trooper. For example, these lads are in the box. So, trooper's choice, guys. We might not agree with it, we might not even like it, but it's the trooper's choice. He's the one on the horse, he's the one in the uniform, he's the one serving his country. Let's hope no one picks up the part of the apple that fell on the floor, fell on the ground. I know you hate it when I say floor, and strictly speaking, yes, it's the ground, guys, and not the floor. A floor is an artificial surface placed above the ground, but we do tend to use them interchangeably here in the UK. I'm really liking the way the new image looks. The thing is, now they're all going in the box again. Oh, I told her out the box. Okay, interesting. As I said, trooper's discretion. Oh, another one in the box. She just said hola to the horse. I like it when Spanish-speaking visitors say hola, because I've got no clue if the horse speaks Spanish or not. Good crowd here today. Happy people. As you can see, lots of short sleeves. I really personally do not think it is warm enough for that, but obviously some are far more hardy than others, because we've got people here wearing full overcoats. Oh, it's actually going to knock the sign over. See, this horsey seems particularly curious and friendly now to the tourists that are approaching. I didn't turn the camera for the gatesman because he didn't get the sort of looking. He didn't get the sloped sword. Horse is like, yep. What a cutie though, eh? This horse. I guess this is one that the trooper feels likes a bit more interaction than some of the other horses that might be a little bit nippy or might be a little more tourist phobic. Let's just put it that way. Horsey, was the apple tasty? I'm sure it was. The thing is, I think he wants the rest of it. Hopefully another tourist might come up and pick it up and feed it to the horse with the trooper's permission, of course. Must be kind of annoying for the horse that he can't reach the apple. That's right there. I mean, there's a whole half an apple on the ground. Little shot of apple juice in one bite. I cannot believe though, folks, that there are people that are completely, wait, like this lady coming out now, completely dressed for summer. Look at it. It's not that warm. out of the sun, which is where I'm standing right now, it feels like it's about, I don't know, 10. Who's next? Got a good spot here. We're not actually central between the bollards. We're a little bit off on one side, but it's a good spot to clearly see everything that's happening right up close. And to be honest, guys, this is what we're here for, isn't it? Tourist interactions with the horse of one variety or another. Oh. See what I mean? The second I'm talking about it happens. She's got her cable hanging out of her pocket. Another one straight in the box. Very interesting, actually. The nature of the troopers' decision making as to who deserves a bit of verbal and who doesn't. Fluffy coat is outside the box. As is this lady, at least for the moment. Okay, who's next? Ta-da! A lot of people here. It's just about who's going to decide to go up. I mean, I didn't mean in the literal sense, but might as well. Ta-da! Westminster Abbey shop. See? There's tourist pounds being spent.
Excuse me?
Wait, what? Who's he shouting? It's okay. He was shouting at another tourist who very briefly walked in front of the camera when he was trying to take a picture of his girlfriend. That was really, like, excuse me, super loud. Oh. I bet it's kicking off now, guys, in Westminster, around Parliament Square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When we finished here, which will be quite short, quite soon, relatively shortly, I'm going to head back to Parliament Square. I need to go that way anyway to go home, but I will keep the camera rolling because the fact they've got 6 more TSG, to me, equals a lot more protesters have arrived. Speaking of arrivals, look at the grey. Wow. That really draws the attention of the tourists. And to be honest, if you haven't seen it before, it's understandable. They are rather wonderful. Okay, kind of lost a spot. We had some TikTok live streamer standing there now. I thought most people would give up on the live streaming, but it's always the same little group of weirdos. Oh, in the box. Get back. Interesting though, because when we first arrived, and also when we saw him a few days ago, this trooper was not very vocal with enforcement. At the other end, there was quite a lot of criticism in the video from last week. In fact, I think it was Monday's video. But today's on it, when he decides to be. The horse is like, yep, you are right. When we hit the bell shortly and everybody has to get behind the bollards, that will be the moment that I dash back toward Parliament Square. See, ambulance is coming along as well. Not on blue lights. Very curious. Yeah, I bet there's quite the crowd gathered now, both pro and anti. Now the good news is that the changeover, which will happen shortly, which when I'll be dashing off to Parliament Square, that obviously will bring out 2 new horses. We will 100% see those 2 new horses in tomorrow's video. And I'm also hoping we might, it being a guard change day, get to see Brabazon and or some of the other police beauties. Fingers crossed. Lots of people reaching out today for the attention of the horse. Gosh, it's very colourful, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, look at the crowd at the front. There it is, look. And what we've got in the yard, not a massive number of people, but enough to fill it up. I'm not going to get jammed in that, there's no point. Oh, the wind's really picking up now. That's not at all a good sign for our man up the tower, is it? Not a good sign at all, to be honest. Very, 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 very peaceful in the yard today. Hardly anyone that I've seen has gone anywhere near the Chitsman, except those first few when we arrived. It's almost like he's invisible. Curious. It's 4 minutes to the bell. Go back and see you a bit. Oh, Bro's down from Eton for the weekend. He's like, Mummy and Daddy wanted to go to central London, so here we are. Now they're all being good, look, right on the line. I'm hoping at least one of those pictures of the horses today came out well. I guess we'll find out a bit later. It surprised me at all if we start seeing City of London police turn up in... she's in a hurry. Maybe she's going to climb the tower as well. Start turning up in numbers to support their colleagues. Curious that we haven't seen more police horses actually today. Another van load turning up. At this rate, there are going to be more police and protesters at Parliament Square. I just hope they haven't pulled the cordon back too far, because it's going to be problematic for us to get up close if they have. Okay, let's back out, guys. There are a couple of spammers live streaming, so anything dramatic happens here, it'll be caught anyway. It's 3 minutes too, so at any moment they're going to come out and start telling everybody to make themselves scarce behind the bollards.